Hello everyone, myself Dr. Rajiv Kumar, Assistant Professor, Institute of Management Studies, BHU, welcome you all to this lecture 5, week 2nd on the course Rural Marketing, Principles, Strategies and Practices. Today in this lecture 5, we will discuss and continue about macro environment factors. And to remind you, in this lecture 4, we have discussed 3 important factors of macro environment, that is demographic, physical and economic factor. And in this lecture 5, we will continue to discuss this macro environment and we will discuss further 3 more factors, that is socioculture, that is political and technological factor. So after going through this lecture, one can able to understand that how this sociocultural, how this political, how this technological, they play a very important or significant role in designing the product and services. So as I told you, this macro environment factors, as they are uncontrollable, so the company can only adjust and adapt to these conditions. If you remember or if you think that if any rules and regulations or any policy that is made by the government of India, either central, either this you can say state, or any rule and regulation that is in contest with this technological or the social and cultural values the society exists, is not in our hand. That's why marketer has to adopt, has to learn, has to research all these 3 conditions. So we will discuss one by one. So to remind you, external environment, again I told you these are those factors which generally exist outside this, you can say that, organizations. So in this there is micro factor, there is macro factor. Micro factor, you can say that they can little bit be controllable. We can control supplier, who are the person who can give this raw material. There is a company is within this organization, they can control it. There is a intermediaries, they can control by this, some little bit it is controlled by this organization. That's why they are little bit controllable as compared to the macro factor, but macro factor is, you can say, that outer part of this, you can say, that business. So they are the outside this factor condition and affect the person, organization and community. Without understanding these factors, the business is not going to flourish. So this is the diagram that I have discussed again and again. If you go through this, we have discussed this economic factors, we have discussed environmental factors. Today we will discuss this political, legal, technological and socio-cultural factors. In this macro factors, again to remind you, as compared to micro factor, they are broad external factors that influence the organization or business which is beyond the direct control. Again and again I am letting you know that they are not in hand and we have to adopt and adjust according to these conditions. They are large scale forces that shape the overall market and affect the business. So marketer has to understand. And if you go by this figure, again we have discussed this demographic, we have discussed this physical, we have discussed this economic. What is demographic? The characteristics of human population, age, gender, income level, education level, cultural, religious aspect, this will come under demographic. Physical factor, the surrounding, the geographical locations, the weather conditions, the resources that is coming from the natural way, These are all come under physical factors. And economic factors, I told you, that is your income level, taxes, that is the policy related with economic factors. They are all come under this economic way. So we have to understand this. So today we are going to discuss this cultural factors, socio-cultural factors, political factors and technological factors. So what is socio-cultural factors? We live in a society. We can't deny that. And if we live in a society, we have to follow some norms. We have to follow some, you can say, the rules and regulations. There are different type of peoples. As I told you, we in this country like India, we have Hindu, we have Muslim, we have Sikh, we have Isai, Christianities, Jainism, various this religion has been practiced. Every religion has its own culture and custom and traditions, values, whatever it is. And all those, you can say that individual belong to that particular religion, they have different need and preferences. In context with food, in context with address, in context with lifestyle, in context with personality. If you see this your society, you will get to know that. So do we have to sell this same product to same this you can say the religion? No, because their preference is different. They are taking the product and services will be different. The company has to cater all those product and services as per their socio-cultural standards. So social cultural environment, if you see this, they are the environment which refers to the values, belief, tradition, customs, lifestyle, education level, religion, family structure, attitude, people in the society. Hindus, they celebrate various festivals, Diwali, Holi, n numbers of. Punjabi, they have their own culture. Might be what Hindu can take, this religion can't take. So it is not any issue. It is matter of understanding there and respecting their, you can say that, need and preferences. So this India culture plays a big role in shaping this consumer choices, brand preferences and business aspects. So when we talk about this rural India where 65% population comes, so I told you a number of times, they are totally different from the urban populations. Their way of living, their way of earning, the way of thinking, their way of trust is totally different. So we have to align to that features. So what are the key features of rural, social and cultural environment? If you see, deep rooted tradition and cultures, if you see, they are more inclined toward tradition and customs. They celebrate their roots. Urban does, but rural people, they exist more in numbers, you can say that. They will not go beyond that. So many companies like HUL, like you can say the tractors, like many other countries, they design their product services or they promote their product and services by using their traditions and cultures. Like Patanjali, if you see that, they just promote Ayurvedic kind of thing. In their promotional tool, they show that how they are deep rooted with this rural cultures. Take this product of any Patanjali. They are targeting it. They are studying this. Influence of religion and festival, I told you. Purchasing pattern increases in this, you can say that religion, this religious and festival times. Many, you can say the discount, sales promotion offers come during this festival. Why? This is what this religions, you can say, enjoy, or they have this own values. We trust any person or any, you can say, God or anything that our religion permits, you can say that. We have learned from our parent, grandparent about this festival, you can say the religion. Take an example of Cadbury. If you see this example of Cadbury, they are portraying their product that whenever we enjoy our festival, whenever Diwali comes, whenever Holi comes, when we take this get together, the first thing that comes into mind, take this sweet, take this chocolate, it will make your day more beautiful. Why they are portraying it? Because they are directly correlating that whenever you are feeling happy, whenever you are enjoying your festival, the Cadbury is going to fulfill all your needs and preferences. So that is very important. A strong community and family values. Still, joint family persists more in rural areas as compared to the urban areas. So as I told you, their need and preferences will be different from the nuclear families. They have a strong community. They trust, you can say, the renowned personalities that is in this, you can say, the villages. They don't trust brand very easily. So their word of mouth become very important. The local people doing this promotion, as I told you, this HUL, Hindustan Unilever, what they have done, they have started this project Amma, where they started this training this rural women. Why they have done this? Because those women reside in their villages also. They have some connection. When they are doing this word of mouth, and when they are going to do this sales of this product and services of HUL, people are more inclined and buy that product and services. So financial incentive is also there, and HUL is getting their product and services sold. Preferences of natural and homegrown products. See, this urban background, they are more inclined toward this, you can say that, not so naturally, though however this environment is demanding, the condition is demanding, and they are moving toward this organic type of thing. But life is so fast, time is very less, that they reside on this unhygienic kind of food, or you can say the adulterated kind of food. But even talk about this rural, they will just go by this natural and homegrown products. Often conservative and trust based buying behavior. Conservative, yes, rural people are more conservative. They don't trust easily. That's why using the local people become very important, or targeting the local people very important for selling their product and services. Regional language, see again, we have to understand that in which language we are going to communicate. When an organization sell a product and services, there is labeling also. If we are selling a product and services in North India, maybe the labeling can be different. In the South India, maybe the labeling can be different. This language become also a barrier many times. Why this language is not in our regional, you can say, the kind of thing. They take it very deeply, and that can be resulted in not buying of the product and services. This is also very important. So this should be also take care of this. Social and cultural, what are the factors influencing social and cultural? If you see this, again and again I am telling tradition and customs, language and literacy level, religion and festival, social roles and family structure, lifestyle and living standards. So tradition and customs, if we go through this, long standing belief and practices that people follow in daily life, especially around festivals, weddings, health and services. You can say the lifestyle. So if you compare this, if you go to this your rural village, if you see this, their way of thinking, their way of living is totally different. So in many rural areas, Ayurvedic remedies and natural products are preferred over allopathic. This is very common. If they are suffering from some diseases, firstly they will go through this natural kind of treatment. But in this urban area, we will get this, any pain is there, allopathy. This is we have gone through in our life. So Patanjali, if you say this, any example, Patanjali promote Ayurvedic herbal and natural product. Why they are doing so? Because they identified that this population required, or this population is connected with this natural kind of treatment, and they are promoting in their product or services that my product is Ayurvedic, herbal, natural product that align with rural belief in tradition and healing system. If you see this, they have, what they have done, they have research kind of thing. Language and literacy level. Language of level, education and language, people understand how business communicate and advertise. Many villagers more comfortably in regional language like Hindi, Bengali. As I told you, language become very important because they are feeling connected with this language. If I see any product or services in my language, I feel more connected. So it's a lesson, or company is doing so, that marketers should understand, the organizations should understand that in which language should they go for it. So for example, says Coca-Cola. अब इन्होंने कहा ठंडा मतलब Coca-Cola. More people connected. Yes, if in summer season I am feeling thirsty, chalo go and take this Coca-Cola. This is how a product and services is positioned. So they use Hindi language slogans and local dialect to connect deeply with the rural consumers. Social roles and family structures. Society is patriarchal. Patriarchal means decisions are influenced by elder men or community leaders. Still that is persisting. Today there is no difference between male and female. But when we go to this remote area, yes, decision is in the hand of men as compared to women. But in this case, Hindustan Leisure, as I told you, they launch a project Shakti and they are training this woman as a saleswoman. They are just making their individuality. So why they doing so? Because there should be no difference between the gender. You can say that they are highly qualified or highly skilled, and they are training those women so that they can get this at par with this men also. Lifestyle and living standards. Lifestyle is very simple, value based and community. If you see this, compare this rural background with urban background. Lifestyle. Urban is more modernistic as compared to this rural. They enjoy nightlife, but in this rural context, no. They have some their own living standards. So family may live without luxuries, large refrigerators, washing machines. But for this, Godrej had launched Chota Cool. If you see this, what they are doing, they have seen that this rural area want low cost, compact fridge suited for small off-grid rural homes using simple design and battery powers. So what I mean to say that lifestyle and living standard, accordingly we can design this product and services. So this understanding the social cultural environment is also very important for business to success. The first thing is that. So we have to respect what local language is preferred, what they celebrate, and understand the social dynamic and win customer trust and grow sustainability. Patanjali, I have given you example. It is founded by Baba Ramdev Acharya, Haridwar, Uttarakhand, and see this. They believe in Ayurveda, Swadeshi sentiment, traditional lifestyle, religious trust, language and messaging, community influence. They have target this rural population. They have work on this, how they think, how they do carry out any work, and they portrayed all those strategies. Promoted herbal and Ayurvedic product. Position itself as an Indian alternative to the foreign brand. Yes. Focus on traditional food, personal care, wellness product. Baba Ramdev is also a spiritual person. Acceptance among rural consumers. Advertise in Hindi and rural dialect, and word of mouth marketing and yoga campaigns. Through that strategies, they have done this market penetration in rural areas. This is very important. So the second one, in addition with this social and cultural, is political environment. Now understand that for any business or for living in a society, we have constitution. We have different, you can say, rules and regulation, how we are going to conduct ourselves, which rules and regulation we have to follow. So this political factor refers to the influence of government policies, regulation and political stabilities, which is help in decision making. For example, say, if a company, foreign company want to do business in this India, they have to follow rules and regulations. If they don't follow rules and regulations, the India will not allow this foreign company to work. Same way, for this national organization also, there is some government rules and regulation which they have to follow regarding this income tax also, regarding this licensing also, regarding this conduct of the making of the product and services also, labor laws is there, various things are there which is need to be understand. So government policies and regulation need to be understand. Political stability, instability, taxation and subsidy should be understand. Bureaucracy and rural development and schemes and policy is also some political environment. Government policies, as I told you, they are rules, laws and programs that support, control, support and influence how business operate. Trade rules regulation. If a product or services has to be imported, exported, some rules and regulation is there. Some tariff rules is also there. So if you don't follow those rules, you can't get that product. Taxation policy, income tax, GST, there is a slab, we have to pay this income tax. If we don't do this, business can't exist. Environmental law, yes, we can't harm this environment. There are some laws which is made by government that we have to adhere to it. Subsidies and support schemes, some is supporting subsidies is given by the government for the rural peoples. So the organization can collaborate with the government and provide benefit to the farmers also. Welfare programs and Manrega, PM Kisan Yojana, many things are there. Easy of doing things, yes. The government will decide how they make this business easy by providing this license, approval, government support and starting or running a business. So if you see this component, you can understand that if you have to start this business, from where I can get this license, what tax I have to pay, what environmental concern should be undertaking, what labor laws should I follow. This is all come under political views. So if you see this government policies, business, PM Kisan Yojana, farmer get additional income. We all know that they get some assistance. Subsidy on farm machinery, yes, the farmers get some subsidy. Mahindra tie up with the government and provide this tractor to this subsidized rate, low interest farm. Mahindra work with the banks, Mahindra Finance and offer EMI options and seasonal repayment plans also. Soil health and organic farming. Mahindra promote tractor with attachment of spraying, tilling and composting. See, if you see this, how Mahindra had aligned with this political, you can say the rules and regulations, and they are doing very good. They capture this rural market. They understand the need and preference, they understand the government policies also, and they tailor their product and services. Political stability and instability, take this like this. If political government is changing very frequently, so any subsidies, anything, new government will come, now they understand this, maybe they will change this, all these rules and regulations. So business will not boom. But when this system is stable, government is stable, in that case the business has the longer term to survive and they can understand easily that what kind of procedure that they have to follow. So this is also political stability and instability is also very important aspect. A stable government example, if you take this Gujarat and Karnataka where political leadership has been relatively stable, area benefit from ongoing irrigation project, road and schemes, if you say that. And if in unstable rahega, the government frequently changes, then where there is local agitations, scheme like crop insurance get delayed or cancelled. Because new government will come, maybe they will launch new policies also, and who will suffer? The customer will be the sufferer. Taxation, we have to understand that mandatory payments, we have to give this GST, income tax, business and the individual make to the government. So if you not do this, align with the taxation policies, subsidy policies, our business is not going to be flourished. So most of the rural India rely on farmer small scale industry, which is sensitive to cost. High taxes may discourage. However, subsidies on the other hand can boost buying power. So what government should do, what organization should do, looking after this income level, they should provide this some subsidies also. They should provide some relief also, so that the farmers can motivated and they can move toward purchasing of goods and services. So if you see this, Mahindra believe in tax and subsidy policies, government support and Mahindra strategy, tractor strategy, work with the state government and provide this subsidized tractor. Tax exemption in farming, passes cost benefit to the customer, making tractor more affordable. Income support with PM via Kisan, targeting marketing and sowing season when farmer receive cash transfers. Subsidized loan through NABARDs. So this Mahindra organization, they have collaborated with this government and they studied this every parameter of rural farmers and tailored their product and the services. Bureaucracy and corruptions, this is also very important. If corruption will be there in the political systems, the customer will be the ultimate sufferers. The schemes will not reach to the ground level if bureaucracy is not good and if corruption is mostly in this large number, then the scheme that is provided by government, the middleman is going to what they can do this manipulation at each level and the sufferer will be the customer. So bureaucracy and corruption is also very important. Rural development schemes and policies. The government should provide time to time rural led initiative at improving the quality of life, infrastructure and health, and the various government, if you see this government has provided various schemes, launched various schemes in the sector like education, this employment, health, that is making the standard of life very easy for the, you can say, farmers, you can say that. There are some schemes, if you see this Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, Manrega Yojana, PMAYG Yojana, DDUKYU Yojana, Kusum Yojana, Startup Village Entrepreneurship, Subhagya scheme. So every scheme, see, the government has studied, researched the rural background and they have launched their schemes as per their need and want, but still lot more thing has to be done in this contest. So this is very important. Then we have this technological environment. In connection with this social, cultural, political, we have lost this is technological. Now in this era, 21st century, everything is motivated or everything is led by technology. Various disaster has given us lesson that how the technology become very important. Corona has given us lesson and we move toward this technology driven economy, you can say that. So this is very important, you can say that macro environment, this which is help in business operate, produce, market, deliver and their product and services and providing satisfaction to the customers. So what are those factors? Mobile and internet penetrations, automation and modern machineries, e-commerce and rural logistics, fintech and rural banking, agri-tech platform, renewable energy and clean tech, you can say that. To technology. Now the farmers is not depending on the traditional way of irrigating their you can say the land. Harvesting, updated technology is there. Certified seeds are there. The condition is totally different. In-house condition growing crops are also there. Hydroponics is also there. This is become possible because of the use of technology, the use of AI, you can say that. The first one is mobile and internet penetrating. See, ICT Chopal, you can say that they have launched they have provided this infrastructure for the farmer to get connected online to this market. The speed of smartphone, internet access, mobile app, I think this use of smartphone become very, you can say that use in its traditions that they have launched and they are just positioning their phone that without this your work will not be done. Payment system, phone PI, very important, phone PI. Now this cash system is, you can say that eliminating from the market. Every rural farmer you can get that they have this phone pay, online transactions. So this need of this technology, because if I am going to serve product and services, they are going through online transactions. So if you say that I don't use online transactions, you are going to lose your business. So with cheap mobile data, Jio, remember Jio, what they have done? They have launched very cheap data means low data, price of the data is very low, you can use this internet at a very low price. Free data also they have provided. And the rural consumers are using that data or using the internet in a best possible way. So small vendor farmer accept paying using QR code, encourage cashless economy, financial transparency, help small business expand. So this technology we can't ignore automation and modern machineries. No, traditional method today is existing. The farmer has to understand, and now company is positioning that how this modern machineries and automation will help in soil productivity, will help in, you can say that, good crop yield, timely work. So same time and labor, increase crop yield and promote precision decision. So now this Mahindra tractor, what they are doing, they are selling this technology driven tractors that making the farmers to do their work easily. E-commerce and rural logistics, online platform, rural delivery system. That take example of Amazon and Flipkart. They are also penetrated into this rural market. They are providing product and services to the rural market. Now this e-commerce like Amazon and Flipkart expanding logistic to tier 3 town and villages. So rural people access to the wider range of product, local seller can list, promote economic situations. Fintech and rural banking. Fintech, financial technology like mobile banking. If you are a smartphone, now they are on this, you can say the smartphone, various apps are there where you can do these transactions. Mobile banking, digital wallet, micro loan platforms, the Finotech payment bank, Jan Dhan Yojana, mobile banking, what they are doing? They are connecting farmer through internet. All these transactions promote financial inclusions, reduce dependency on cash and market credits and insurance more accessible. So this is all feature of technology. See how they have make this work very easy. Agrotech platform, technological different platform provide farm advisory, input solution. Every information regarding this market, where we can sell this market, what is the rate, what competitor are doing, we can get this information online also. So what they are doing, they have AG Next Crisify, they are the organization which is dealing with these rural farmers. They are connect farmers with agri input, soil testing, crop insurance and buyer through all these mobile apps. So we can't remain this or leave this rural market on the basis of technology. No. They are adopting it because they are finding this technology is more suitable for their, you can say that, business performance. To improve crop management earnings, reduce middleman exploitation and empower farmers with data. The company are giving trainings, they are giving demos so that they can sell their product and services. And last is renewable energy and clean techs. When we talk about this sustainability, use technology through sustainable kind of thing. Selco India, what they are doing? They are launching this solar light fans and power system. Even in this urban areas also, many part of this, that they are promoting this sustainable kind of thing. Without harming ecosystem, we are selling our product and services. Power school, health clinics and small business, enhance quality of life, support education, health and business community and environmental sustainability. Now this is also very important. So technology, if we can't say that we are not using this. Without today using technology, we will be leaving behind, because many customers now they have moved from offline buying to the online buying. Okay, I'm just giving you one aspect. There are n number of aspects where this technology is playing a very important role. So today technology is game changer for rural India, whether it is farmer using mobile app or crop prices, a woman entrepreneur using UPI. See, a child studying on solar power light, take it bridging to the rural urban gap. So if a marketer or organization has to successful into this today 21st century, technology is the major, you can say that, point of major parameter where they have to work on. So with this, to conclude or summarize, I can just say that this macro environment, which consists of demographic, which consists of this political, socio-cultural, economic, physical, technological, all these factors has their own advantage, has their own benefit. And if company had to be successful, either they are at this introduction stage or they are in this maturity stage, if they don't learn or they don't understand their customer on the basis of these factors, they are not going to significantly enhance in the market. So with this, I end my lecture, and I hope that this week second, which is generally related with environment and various internal and external factors, is very important to understand by marketer organization to tailor their product and services to the target audience. Before this, one activity questions I'll want to just ask. Suppose you are planning on introducing a lower cost solar powered lantern in a rural village. Before launching your product, which socio-cultural, political or technological factors would you go through or analyze? Try to take this. If you are launching a solar power lantern, so what socio-cultural, what technological factor, what political factor you are going through before launching this product? With this, I end my lecture. Thank you.